right, guys, we're right back in it. No ceremony. Um, okay. ZO. Uh, Scales, pitchfork. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So what symbol am I looking at here? Triangle. Oh, nice!
My arrival in this miserable age. What trickery is this?
It is no illusion, Raziel, but a glimpse into the currents of time itself.
All right. So these are in beautiful HD now because they used to look like old TV camera CCTV footage.
My arrival in this miserable age. What trickery is this?
It is no illusion, Raziel, but a glimpse into the currents of time itself.
We he runs up to those time gates so dorky.
These apparitions torment me. Has this all been foretold?
All right, so I know you guys are wondering. My theory is that Kain used the bolt spell from Blood Omen, the one that you use to destroy your enemies, knowing full well it was enough to knock Raziel down, but not good enough to kill him.
Impossible! This must be one of Kain's deceptions. My mind reels with conflict. Does Kain await me moments from now? Or in some century yet to come?
I have no idea what this place is, nor do I intend to try and find it.
This cannot be. What madness does this scene portend? Kain must think me credulous to suffer these lies.
Alright, so my favorite thing about the Legacy of Kain series is that a lot of stuff may get left on the cutting room floor, but it always gets picked back up at some point and reused later in the series.
Is this phantasm a conjuration of my mind, or an echo of future events?
I'm just checking my trophies, guys. Okay.
Last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
No. I had faith in you. In your ability to hate. In your self-righteous indignation.
Lies. You cannot have foreseen all of this.
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never have contained such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Gazing out across the plains of possibility, do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? And as such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. And that is why, when I must sacrifice my children to the void, I can do so with a clear heart.
Very poetic, Kain. But in the end, you offer no more than a convenient rationalization for your crimes.
These chambers offer insight for those patient enough to look. In your haste to find me, perhaps you have not gazed deeply enough. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine a millennium ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. We are compelled ineluctably down preordained paths. Free will is an illusion.
I have been to the tomb of Seraphan, Kain. Your dirty secret is exposed. How could you transform a Seraphan priest into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Can you grasp the absurd beauty of the paradox? We're the same. Seraphan and vampire. With our holy wars, our obsession with Nosgoth's domination, who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
I will not applaud your clever blasphemy. The Seraphan were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are opened, Kain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Seraphan were noble, altruistic? Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
You are lost in a maze of moral relativism, Kain. These apparitions and portents. What game are you playing now?
Destiny is a game, is it not? And now, you await my latest move.
Alright, so I had to keep silent because they barred up in that last scene. That was probably one of the greatest dialogues in video game history. Oh! Can't hit beat you without the Reaver, huh? Damn it! Okay, so the Reaver is the only thing that can hurt him in the last battle. So that's why I had to keep recharging my health.
You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Be warned, Raziel. Once you cross this threshold, you are beyond my influence.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah. Welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny. Where time is but a loop, a loose stitch in the universal cloth. A streamer might seize upon a chance, a fatal slip, and plunge the fate of planets into chaos.
All right, so we are done with Soul Reaver 1. This game had some of the best bars. I'm not gonna lie. So we are going to continue the story in Soul Reaver 2, but as of right now, that is the end of this story. Raziel has traveled somewhere and now Mobius is alive. Let's see what's going on the next time we meet, guys. But as of right now, we're going through the credits so I could give you a little behind the scenes. In this game, you were supposed to fight the brother Terrell, who was also casting Raziel into the pit. The reason you didn't is because they replaced him with the Tomb Guardian and changed the dialogue and got rid of the character. And they didn't know what to do with him, but they knew they wanted him to be a character later. The Tomb Guardian took the boss fight for Terrell, and that's where you get the power to use telekinesis. And Duma's power um, gets altogether forgotten due to the it gets forgotten altogether because it's really a useless power. All right. So basically, all of the brothers devolve into some kind of animal. Malkaya was a slug, or yeah, a slug or a leech. Um, Zephon was a spider. Duma was a rhinoceros, it seemed, but he died too early into his de-evolution. And Rahab obviously was a snake. Raziel would have become a bat, and Terrell would have become some kind of I forget. I want to say he becomes a bat that can't fly, but Raziel was obviously devolving into a bat. Kain was no exception to this, so we'll talk about why Kain still looks the same as when you die. Um, we'll get into more of that in the next Soul Reaver game, guys. So I will see you in Soul Reaver 2.